Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is Nullify Your Weaknesses. It means that कोई भी कमी अगर हमारे अंदर है तो उसे हमें दूर करने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए या फिर उसके इफ़ेक्ट को ख़त्म करने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए. So, value taught here is your weakness can be your strength. If we try, then we can make our weakness our strength. Life skills developed here are self awareness, problem solving, coping with emotions, coping with stress, and critical thinking. So, weakness means किसी भी तरह की कमी, and we should overcome it. So, the personality of every person living on earth has some strength as well as some weaknesses. People are neither completely strong nor completely weak. However, the one who is determined and strong willed nullifies his weaknesses and capitalizes on his strength. So, every person on the earth have some kind of strength or weakness. And who is determined and strong willed means जो स्ट्रॉन्ग विल पावर जिनके पास है वो इस वीकनेसेस को के इफ़ेक्ट को नलिफाई करते हैं, मतलब उसको इफ़ेक्ट को कम कर देते हैं या ख़त्म कर देते हैं. So an emotionally weak person thinks that his weaknesses will not allow him to be successful. On the contrary, an emotionally strong person thinks that he will overcome his weaknesses and become successful in life. In spite of their weaknesses, some people choose to persevere so as to do something constructive in life and eventually become victorious. So, emotionally weak, अगर अपने अंदर हमारे अंदर अगर वीकनेस है तो it will not allow the person to be successful. So, we should be emotionally strong, and then only we will overcome the weakness or we become successful. Based on this, one story is here, just listen it. Blessing in disguise. Once upon a time, there lived a 10-year-old boy who practiced the art of judo. Unfortunately, he met with a severe accident because of which his left arm had to be cut. In spite of the tragedy, the boy did not lose hope and wanted to continue to learn judo. He used to go to different masters, but in the end, all the masters used to reject him. One day, he went to a Japanese master who agreed to teach him the art of judo. Because he was not having his left hand or left arm, so everyone or every master rejected him and not become agree to teach him the art of judo. So at last one Japanese master agreed to teach him the art of judo. The boy began training under the Japanese master. The boy worked hard and the master was satisfied with his performance. In this in the first 3 months, the master taught him only one move. The boy became a bit frustrated and asked the master, "Sir, you are teaching me only one move. Should not I be learning more moves? This is the only move you should practice. You need not know anything else," said the master. So, in the first 3 months, he was taught only one move. So, he asked his master, but master said that this is the only move you should know, nothing else. The boy did not understand what the master wanted to say, but he had full faith in his master. After nearly 6 months, the master took the boy for his tournament. Surprisingly, the boy won the first two matches very easily. In the third match, he took some time to defeat the opponent. His fourth match was the final match, in which the opponent was a very accomplished player. In the first round of the fight, the opponent totally dominated the fight. The boy was hurt badly and the referee wanted to stop the fight. But the master intervened and said, "Let the boy complete the fight." After a few minutes, in the last round, the boy was able to play his move and very surprisingly defeated the opponent. He was declared as the champion of the tournament. So, the only move taught by his master, by applying it, he became the champion of the tournament. On the way back, the boy said to his master, "Sir, I am unable to believe how did I win the tournament with only one move." The master replied, "In this move, your weaknesses becomes your strength. When you play this move, the opponent can save himself only by catching hold of your left arm, which you do not have." वो एक ऐसा मूव था जिसमें लेफ्ट आर्म को पकड़ के ही सेव किया जा सकता था अपने आप को, बट बिकॉज ही डोंट हैव द लेफ्ट आर्म, सो द ओपोनेंट कैन नॉट सेव हिमसेल्फ. Since the opponent is unable to catch your left hand, he is sure to fall on the ground and immediately lose the fight. In all your fights, try to play this move as early as you can. The boy understood the fact with a feeling of reverence for the master. So, children, you see that how a differently abled child become a judo champion. Differently abled means the person, those who have having some kind of physical disability. And so if he can overcome his weaknesses, why can't you all do this? Analyze yourself, identify your weaknesses, and then make efforts to improve yourself. So first of all, we have to identify our weakness. What is our weakness? We should know it. And then we have to make effort to improve ourselves, overcome the weakness. And every person has some kind of weakness in them. And by working on it, we can only become successful, or we can do whatever we want. So, weakness is all in the mind. If you seriously want to eliminate your weakness, nobody can stop you. So, identify your weakness, consult with your parents and teachers as to how can you remove them. Then take the required action.